Welcome everybody to another PTN Faceoff. We've got two very special guests on this week's show. Bob Holt on this side and Tom Murphy on this side. They both write for the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, and they both cover the Arkansas Razorbacks. So you probably read some of their stuff, and now we're going to have them on the show for your debating a sports topic. But before we get to that, we have to reveal the winner of last week's PTN Faceoff. That was between John and Deke from the John and Deke Show. They were arguing which is the better Sanders, Rocket, or Drew, and John won with Drew Sanders. So congratulations to John. But for you guys, this is your first week on the show, so shouldn't I go over the rules once more? Yeah, let's go over the rules again. I'm going to tell you guys the topic. You'll get 90 seconds to argue your side. 90 seconds is all you get, Bob. That's all you get is just 90 seconds. You can go under that time, but you can't go over it. And you can't interrupt the other person as well. So that's all the rules. You ready to hear the topic?
Certainly, let's do it.
Yeah? You ready, Bob?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so Texas A&M week, so we have to talk about should the game be played still in Arlington after that contract expires, or should it go back to being a home and home? Bob, I'm going to let you go first, because Bob is before Tom in the alphabet. So, Bob, are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, your time begins now.
Well, I know it's popular for a lot of people to want to take it back to campus, but I think I have some pretty valid points here to keep it in Arlington. One is both teams get big paychecks every year from Jerry Jones, I think around $5 million. So it's not a big paycheck every other year, it's a big paycheck every year. And like this year where it's A&M's the home team, Arkansas gets 4 on-campus SEC games plus a neutral site game. So that's tough when you're the home team, but when you're the road team, it's really, really good. And it's great for recruiting in Dallas-Fort Worth. That's a huge recruiting hub for Arkansas. They can take their product directly to the players there, and so you're right there with them. They don't have to come to you, you're going to them. And then the last thing, I know it doesn't have the longevity and tradition of Texas OU in Dallas or Florida and Georgia and Jacksonville, but I think it could get that way if they keep playing it there. So for all those reasons, I think they should keep the game in Arlington. Plus, I like going down there and eating at the good Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, well, you actually went under your time, just about a minute there, Bob, so good job. Claps for you on staying under 90 seconds with that. So Bob is arguing to keep it in Arlington, but Tom, I assume you're going to argue the opposite side, right?
I'm going to do that. And by the way, good points, Bob, all valid. And I do go down there and have a good time. I enjoy the atmosphere, the scenery, the restaurants, everything. But you're wrong, and I can prove it with one document here. And it's actually on this ADG iPad where I'm looking at our newspaper. And the document is this. It's the schedule release from 2 days ago for 2023. And it shows on here that the Razorbacks have 3 home games, ends with BYU in week 3. And starting in week 4 at LSU, the A&M game, Ole Miss, Alabama, Mississippi State, Florida. All those games, one of them played on campus. It's the Mississippi State game on October the 21st. If this had been on campus, they would have been playing A&M at home in week 2 of that long stretch. And so for those purposes, what it means to having to travel all those weeks in a row and not get your home crowds and your and not be able to like build up some momentum and having your fans have to travel all that time, I say it's time for them to return back to the campus.
Oh, okay. Good job on both of y'all. Y'all both bring up great points on that argument, but we want to hear what the viewers have to say. So you have to go to hogville.net, as always, to vote on who won this week's Face-Off. Do you agree with Bob? Should it stay in Arlington? Or do you agree with Tom? Should it be back on campus, at home and home? You can vote right now on hogville.net. We'll see you next week for another PTN Face-Off.